I've been streaming on Reddit for over 2 years. I mostly play horror games late at night and interact with my viewers on different subreddits. My setup is simple: a webcam, a microphone, and a dimly lit background, perfect for setting the mood. One particular night, I was live on r/public freakout, playing a psychological horror game. The chat was engaged, throwing jokes at me every time I got scared. It was fun, until something happened that wasn't part of the game. About an hour into the stream, I saw movement behind me on my monitor's reflection. A dark figure stood in the hallway leading to my bedroom. My stomach clenched. I froze, trying to rationalize it. Maybe it was a shadow, a trick of the dim lighting. Then the chat exploded. "Who's that behind you? Dude, is someone in your house? Turn around now." A cold shiver ran down my spine. I turned, expecting to see nothing. The hallway was empty. I forced a laugh, told my audience it was probably a glitch in the webcam's contrast, and kept playing. But something felt off. The air in my apartment was heavy, like I was being watched. About 10 minutes later, my bedroom door slammed shut. I jumped so hard my headset fell off. My heart pounded against my ribs. My chat went insane. What the hell was that? "Mark, get out." I sat there, frozen, staring at my now closed door. I lived alone. My apartment was on the 4th floor. There was no way anyone could have gotten in. Shakily, I got up and walked to the door. I pressed my ear against it. Silence. With trembling hands, I turned the knob. It opened effortlessly. The room was empty, exactly how I left it. But something caught my eye. My closet door was now slightly open. I hadn't opened it. A wave of pure dread filled my chest. I didn't want to check inside, but I had to. Slowly, I reached for the door and yanked it open. Nothing. Just my clothes and shoes. But the air inside was ice cold. I shut it and went back to my desk. My stream was still live, but my chat was eerily quiet. Then someone typed, "Go check your stream recording." I hesitated before opening my past broadcast. I scrolled back to when the figure appeared and hit play. My blood turned to ice. There was no figure, no movement, nothing. Even the part where my bedroom door slammed shut, on the recording, it never moved. I turned off my stream, unplugged my webcam, and slept with the lights on. I haven't streamed at night since. I've always been fascinated by paranormal stories. I spend hours on subreddits like r/nosleep and r/paranormal, reading about ghosts, haunted houses, and urban legends. One night, I was scrolling through an obscure subreddit when I saw a post titled, "Do not read this if you're alone." Of course, I clicked on it. The post was written by a now deleted user and described an entity called the Watcher. According to the legend, once you learn about it, it learns about you. It watches you from dark corners, waiting for you to acknowledge it. The last line of the post sent chills down my spine. "If you hear knocking 3 times, do not open the door." I laughed. It sounded like something out of a horror movie. But as soon as I scrolled past the post, I heard it. Knock. 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 I stopped breathing. The sound had come from my apartment door. I lived alone. I wasn't expecting anyone. I slowly got up, my heart hammering. My hallway light was off, so I could barely see the door. I checked the peephole. Nothing. I told myself it was just a coincidence. I went back to my phone and refreshed Reddit. The post was gone. Completely deleted. No record of it. Then my phone vibrated. I had a Reddit notification. An anonymous message. "You read it. Now it sees you." I felt ice in my veins. My hands shook as I tried to click on the user's profile, but it had already been deleted. That night, I barely slept. Every time I closed my eyes, I felt something watching me from the dark corners of my room. I never found that post again. I never saw that user again. But sometimes, late at night, I still hear the knocks. I've always been interested in true crime. One night, I was browsing r/unresolved mysteries when I got a DM from an anonymous user. "You're looking in the wrong places. Check again." I was confused. I hadn't posted anything. But when I checked my Reddit account, I saw that one of my old posts had been edited. It was a thread I had made about a missing persons case from my hometown. The original post was just my thoughts on the case. But now, at the bottom, there was a new line. "She's under the floorboards." I didn't write that. My stomach dropped. I checked my account settings. No logins except mine. No password changes. But someone, or something, had edited my post. I Googled the missing persons case again, just out of paranoia. And that's when my blood turned to ice. That night, the police had reopened the investigation. They had received an anonymous tip. A few days later, they found her remains under the floorboards of an abandoned house. I sat there, staring at my screen in shock. Who sent me that message? Who edited my post? And how the hell did they know? I deleted my account that night. I don't post about crimes anymore. The internet is a dark and mysterious place, and Reddit is no exception. From shadow figures appearing on live streams to cursed posts that seem to control reality, these stories remind us that some mysteries are better left unsolved. Have you ever experienced something unexplainable while browsing Reddit? A creepy DM? A post that seemed too real? If so, we want to hear your story. Drop your experience in the comments below. If you love terrifying true horror stories, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more spine-chilling content. And remember, some posts should never be read.